Greeting, Garden City residents. My name is Randy Walker and I'm the Mayor of Garden City. As your Mayor, it is my honor to present this 2022 State of the City Address. I would like to offer a recap of the city's activities as well as mention some of our plans for the future. I should first acknowledge our outstanding City Council. Working with me is Mayor Pro Tem Pat Squires and Council members Jaylee Lynch, Mark Jacobs, Brian Earl, Melissa DeMichael, and Stacy Karafotis. This past year was our second year in dealing with COVID-19 pandemic. Through quick decisions by our administration and the City Council, we were able to efficiently manage our city while keeping staff and residents as safe as possible. Not to be held back, the City Council recently approved a strategic plan and sustainability plan to help guide the city into the future. An area that has made significant change in Garden City is our investment into road repair. As evident through the state of Michigan, road conditions are deplorable. The City of Garden City has spent the past few years utilizing the funding of our own city taxpayers to repair our roads. Many miles of roads were reconstructed through all types of treatments, such as asphalt, concrete, spray patch, chip seal, concrete sectioning, and joint and crack seal. In a few short months, we will be asking our residents if they would like to continue to invest into the road repair we have started when the question appears on an upcoming election ballot. With the ongoing COVID pandemic, 2021 was a challenging year for all the city departments, but especially for the Department of Public Works. Even though several employees were out of work due to the virus, while others were quarantined because of their contact with infected individuals, the year was very productive. Here is a small list of what Public Works did in 2021. The Public Works Department repaired over 150 yards of concrete road patchwork, applied over 200 tons of cold patch to city streets, repaired 32 catch basins, addressed 47 road drainage problems, addressed 22 snow and ice events with salting or plowing city streets, trimmed over 200 trees, removed and stumped 214 other trees. They also repaired 76 water main breaks, 28 water services, 14 fire hydrants, and 27 water gate valves. To keep the city blight-free, the Public Works Department also corrected code violations by being involved in 135 grass cuts, 51 property cleanups, and 19 property snow removals. As part of the MISDIG system, our DPW is required by state law to stake all city utilities for each MISDIG ticket requested by residents and businesses alike. In 2021 alone, the department staked 1,016 requests. The department also completed 254 requests for city building repairs. In addition, the Water Meter Division of the department conducted bi-monthly water meter readings, responded to 780 appointments and 730 final meter readings. The department cleaned over 38 miles of sanitary sewer mains, responded to the June 25th, 26th storm in which over 6 inches of rain fell and caused over 1,200 residents to experience a sewer backup. In the following weeks, the DPW picked up and disposed of over 200 tons of flood-damaged household items. Over the past year, the Garden City Police Department has continued to provide excellent police services and positive presence in the community. During 2021, the Police Department has continued its focus on improving the quality of life of the citizens it serves through crime prevention, community outreach, and a dedication to providing Garden City a safe place to call home. Over the past year, the Police Department has continued to train officers for the challenges they face on a day-to-day basis. In 2021, 7 Garden City officers attended medical first responder training, which is the first level of emergency medical service recognized in Michigan. This training better prepares officers for the reality that they are often the first public safety personnel on the scene of a medical emergency. During a medical emergency, time matters, and police officers' ability to help someone prior to the arrival of the paramedics can be the difference between life and death. In the future, Garden City PD will continue to send officers through this training, better preparing officers for the reality of the situations they face. Crime in Garden City continues to be lower than previous averages. Violent crimes such as assault and robbery continued a downward trend from recent highs in 2017 and 2018. The biggest and most sustained crime reduction, though, is in property crime, such as burglary and larceny. As part of its focus on quality of life, the department has taken a number of steps to reduce these crimes over the past 5 years. We are happy to say that since 2018, property crimes have been reduced by almost half compared to the previous 5 years. As part of the department's mission to improve quality of life in Garden City, our ordinance department has continued to battle blight throughout the city. In 2021, ordinance officers partnered with community police officers to address abandoned vehicles, blighted properties, and several other issues negatively impacting our neighborhoods. We are excited to recognize the Garden City Fire Department, who in 2022 is celebrating 60 years of dedication and excellent service to the citizens of Garden City. In 2021, the fire department responded to a record 3,600 requests for service. Running the second rescue vehicle on many days provided the community an additional resource for emergency medical care and transportation. During this unprecedented year, the members of the Garden City Fire Department really stepped up. While continuing to deal with worldwide pandemic, our members had to deal with overcrowded hospitals, mistrust and misinformation about COVID, and protecting our staff and their families from exposure. The fire marshal continued inspecting commercial buildings, focusing his efforts with the higher hazard properties, correcting deficiencies and hazards with the cooperation of the business owners. He investigates and follows up on all fires, carbon monoxide responses, and improved the safety of residents and resolved many landlord maintenance issues. Through a state grant, donations, and partnership, he and the department have installed over 1,200 smoke detectors and over 100 carbon monoxide alarms in our community. The fire marshal performed 595 annual inspections, 445 certificate of occupancy inspections, 86 plan reviews, and 16 fire investigations, and performed 152 building pre-plan inspections. I am pleased to announce that we have some great new improvements scheduled for this year. While a new rescue ambulance is on order to replace our backup ambulance, we also ordered a new ladder truck to replace our current one, which is 26 years old. Just those two much-needed vehicles alone cost the city $1.2 million. In addition, plans are moving forward for the fire station renovation. This facility upgrade will make the fire station more friendly to new hires and will improve emergency response for the next generation. In our city clerk and treasurer's department, the staff has been busy throughout the entire year. The city's fiscal diligence and responsibility continues. The fund balance has been increased by $1 million and follows the trend from the past few years. The city has received additional ARPA funds in the amount of $2,775,000. Through this collaborative efforts of the City Council, administration, department heads, and our outstanding employees, the city will maximize every dollar received. The newly established even year voting for local elections was a cost saving for the city as no elections were held in 2021. Moving forward from 2022, all local elections will occur in the even years and follow the presidential and governor's election races. While no elections occurred, the clerk's department still remained busy. A massive scanning project began for all birth and death records held in the city. More than 100,000 paper records are being scanned and will be kept in a digital format. This was important for the continued safekeeping of these important documents. The city cashier and water departments were very busy, both making sure that all payments received are correctly credited to your accounts. As the pandemic continued, the purple drop box on the north side of City Hall was heavily used and is a contactless way to pay your taxes and water bills. You can drop off your payments for taxes and water there anytime. The box is checked often and the payments are posted the same day. Our community shred days are still very popular. Last year's event was well received. This year we have them scheduled for June 4th and November 5th. We've expanded the function to include great food collection fundraiser for the Garden City Food Pantry and prescription disposal. The Parks and Recreation Department has had another great year of new programs. The city is now mailing out a brochure called The Playbook to all Garden City residents, featuring all the classes and programs put on by the department. The city is also offering online registration to residents, which has shown a great success by increasing registration. If you haven't done so already, you can register for all programs at the city website under Parks and Recreation. The Civic Ice Arena had some major improvements recently with the addition of air conditioning. Some of you may ask, why would an ice arena need air conditioning? Well, for the months of May to August, we removed the ice and now have programming on the concrete floor. This year, the Parks and Rec plans to offer several new leagues and programs such as adult floor hockey, fouling, wiffle ball, mom-to-mom sale, craft show, just to name a few. The Civic Arena has multiple opportunities to be rented out for groups or clubs at reasonable prices. The arena will also house the Garden City Summer Camp. Maplewood Community Center has also been very busy, not only with the Dance Express program, but also with some new special events. One of the new events was the Gordon the Magician, who brought not only magic to Maplewood, but also comedy for both the kids and the parents. Another new program was our Santa Breakfast, which sold out quickly and was a huge hit for the families. They were provided a hot breakfast and some one-on-one time with Santa. Events like Animals from Around the World and the Wacky Science Show sold out quickly. Our youth programming department continued to offer parents night out as an inexpensive way to have a date night, while Nerf Wars, Seeds and Sprouts, and other programmings continued to keep the center busy daily. Our senior programs continue to be very popular, such as bingo and the holiday parties. Senior fitness programs continue to run well, and the senior bus trips continue to grow. The Family Resource Center staff was able to continue with youth programs throughout the year, including an overwhelmingly successful summer day camp, also known as Summer Unplugged. Programs are continuing to grow to the point that we hired an additional case manager to support the increase. We are excited to implement more new programs monthly and provide more services to the youth and the families of Garden City and the surrounding areas. Garden City's parks will also be receiving some new upgrades. Helen Park will be receiving a new walking path this spring for visitors to be able to walk from either side of the park with ease. In addition, after a delay due to COVID, we hope to install a new extensive playground in City Park. And finally, for the Parks and Rec Department, the city moved forward with the purchase of a Schoolcraft College Radcliffe Center, also known as the former Radcliffe Junior High School. This is exciting for several reasons, because it will give the city ample opportunities to provide new programs for our community. The program will feature a lot more senior programs during the mornings, teen programming during the day, and then adult programming in the evening. The building is twice the size of our current community center, with plans for its redevelopment already in the works. The Communication Department continues to be an integral part of how the city keeps its residents informed during these unprecedented times. 2021 started with city meetings still held over Zoom. The staff of Garden City TV did an excellent job of integrating Zoom technology with other platforms, creating great experience for the home viewers that allowed them to participate in the meetings while still viewing from television, Facebook, and YouTube. It's safe to say that no city in Michigan did a better job handling public meetings during the pandemic than Garden City. The city transitioned back to in-person meetings last spring. Other adjustments that GCTV made was to increase the amount of high school sports that it telecasted due to limits on attendance at games. Because of new policies by the State Athletic Association, GCTV is now able to televise many of the games live. GCTV also worked with the Parks and Recreation Department to televise the Dance Express recitals from the Garden City Civic Arena. Along with showing the recitals live on a cable for the first time, they also set up a special Zoom broadcast of the recitals to allow residents and friends who couldn't be in attendance or live in Garden City to watch. The communication department completed a major equipment upgrade to allow them to take advantage of the new streaming platforms and to make it easier to produce events at O'Leary Auditorium, the high school gym, the football field, and the Garden City Ice Arena. Finally, the city refreshed the look of its website, gardencitymi.org. The upgraded look provides a brighter, more modern look with all the same great information that Garden City residents have come to expect. Garden City has 6,200 followers on Facebook with 115,000 video views in 2021. The city's website had 223,000 visits in 2021, up 40,000 from 2020. Nixle, which the city uses to notify residents through texting and emails, currently has 4,500 subscribers. You can sign up for Nixle by texting our zip code 48135 to 888-777 to receive notices about snow emergencies, road closures, and other important information. The city's court services are provided by the 21st District Court, which is located inside City Hall. Although the court is technically a state court rather than a city department, its jurisdiction covers the city limits, and its judge, Judge Hammer, is elected by Garden City citizens. The court, like many other entities, has been diligent in providing services to the public during the COVID-19 pandemic. As a result, many court proceedings are being held via Zoom. These hearings include traffic, small cases, and preliminary matters. Many other services are being conducted either in person, online, or by automated kiosk in the court lobby. The court reports that much of the COVID-19 backlog of cases has been cleared, and cases are being handled timely using technology as much as possible. A quick update about our Garden City Public Schools is that they have nearly completed all of the first round of the facility bond projects that were supported by our voters on the May 2020 ballot. The athletic field at Garden City High School has been completely renovated with a new artificial turf field, new sound system, new scoreboard, and completely renovated field house. The parking lot, curbs, sidewalks at the Cambridge have also been completely replaced. Renovations and remodeling at the Garden City High School also continues. The science labs at Garden City High School have been completely remodeled and renovated, as has the greenhouse. All student lockers have been updated, while student restrooms at Garden City High School have now been remodeled. The interior of O'Leary Auditorium has been redone with new seats, new carpet, new lighting, updated sound system, and new stage rigging. The O'Leary bathrooms also have been remodeled, and a new family restroom has been added. Currently, the district is working on updating the main lobby area of O'Leary with new fixtures. The pool at Garden City High School is also under major renovation, and the aquatics area is scheduled to be completed later this spring. Over the summer, the district will continue bond work at Garden City High School and will be remodeling the front office and renovating the library and the student commons area. In addition, the district is working on a redesign for the baseball diamond. Summer work at Garden City Middle School will include replacement of the north parking lot, replacement of all sidewalks, and a renovation to the bus turnaround on Radcliffe. Cambridge will also have additional exterior and interior renovation work done this summer. The district also continues to expand and update instructional technology resources with new smart boards. Students will also have continued access to the Chromebooks and iPads as part of the district's one-to-one initiative. Another great partner in our city's success is the 73-year-old Garden City Hospital. As the city's largest employer with 1,200 employees, the 176-bed hospital boasts a state-of-the-art cardiology facility to support nationally recognized physicians. Facility renovations included a 30 private patient rooms and brand new psychiatric services with a 30-bed unit. In the past year, the hospital offered over 8,500 inpatient services, over 60,000 outpatient visits, and almost 45,000 ER visits. Helping lead the development of our downtown area is the Downtown Development Authority, also known as the DDA. The DDA spent 2021 involved in ongoing maintenance of the downtown district, with the installation of hanging baskets of flowers and the placement of flowers at the Commons Corner. During the holidays, the DDA decorated over 90 trees with lights, as well as hung 26 holiday lights that appeared on the downtown light post. The holiday lights lit up the nights, while the multicolored Christmas tree presided over our main intersection, welcoming all travelers into our city. The 13th annual Chili Cook-Off and Hot Rod Show, held in conjunction with the Fire and Police Open House, continued to be one of the highlights in the downtown area. While the Lucky Squirrel events attracted people from all over, during the past year the DDA also co-hosted the first Indie Art and Craft Jam with a local business owner, and it was an instant success. In November, the DDA was once again the title sponsor of the Santaland Parade, which included hosting Santa afterward to visit the children. One of the biggest projects in the works is the potential of developing a downtown park. A DDA design committee is currently working with consultants to create a downtown green space for our residents to enjoy. We all look forward to the future as we support the Garden City Business Alliance in reminding everyone to keep the green in Garden City. Whenever you are in search of a restaurant to visit or you need to make a purchase, please support our Garden City businesses. To make it through 2021 and now into 2022, the volunteer base of Garden City once again showed its strength. Without these valuable people contributing their time, Garden City would not be the strong community that it is. As we look toward the future, our City Council and employees will remain committed to excellence in providing the best services to our residents and guests we could. As we move through 2022, we will continue to work to keep Garden City a safe, healthy, and active place to call home. May God continue to bless the city of Garden City. Thank you.